Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Ohio University Esports Arena. My name is Aiden, and I'm here with...
I'm with Cam. Right here.
Yeah. Tonight's matchup is between your Ohio University League of Legends Bobcats and NIU Esports, which are out of the Northern Illinois University. So yeah, Cam, take us away with the draft.
Looks like Delirious is going to start with the orange top. We haven't seen this last week, so it should be very interesting to see what he cooks up in the top lane. He's playing into Aatrox, so definitely going to be a hard-fought matchup in the top lane. Next up, we have Sticks running that Trundle jungle. I've heard some things about Trundle jungle, just Trundle in general, so I'm not looking forward to NIU like getting anything done. But Evelyn does scale late game, so it should be interesting to see how this game pans out.
Yep.
And then in the mid lane, we have Hui, new champ. Definitely interesting abilities with, what is it, 12? 12 abilities?
10.
10, something like that. Yeah, no. With his CC, his shields, very interesting character. So we'll see how he fares up against the Nico. And then we have an Ezreal and Zyra bot lane. So it's a pretty good combo around.
Yeah, unfortunately, early in the draft, it was looking like they were maybe going to out-tank us, but with those that huge Ornn and Trundle pick, we're going to have no issues tanking it ourselves.
No, absolutely, especially with Ornn and Trundle being so strong, just even early game. This game, like, if we get fed early, we should definitely be taking over the rest of the game, despite them having that Evelyn and Aatrox scaling late.
Absolutely, and coming into this matchup, both Ohio University and NIU are 0-3 in the ESC, League of Legends League. So someone's coming out of here a winner, and I think it's going to be us.
No, absolutely. This is a perfect chance for us to turn the season around. I'm looking forward to see what OU can do this year, so this is a great chance to pull ahead.
All right, getting into it, I don't think we're going to see anything too out of the ordinary. Probably just a regular old 5-point coming from... Oh, actually, it seems NIU might be stacking bot here to maybe get something early.
Yeah, probably looking for something with that Nico route early on, but I don't think OU will be pushing up anywhere.
No, yep.
And
Looks
just
like
to clarify, we have OU in the blue and then
Yes.
NIU in the red. Just
Yes,
to
there's
clarify for
a
everybody.
little confusion last broadcast, but looks like OU is just going to go for the 5-point, not allowing anything to happen early here.
I mean, you love to see this. I mean, even though like invading can be really worth it, but it's not worth the risk sometimes. It's just better to sit in the bushes, get some vision, and keep it pushing.
Yeah, getting that deep vision early is really useful. However, the risk is definitely not worth it in this situation. And looks like Ohio University is going to come out unscathed in these first minutes.
Looks like maybe Evelyn's going to start top, or she might be just trying to get a ward down.
Hui already coming out early against the Nico, trying to get some poke in. Now, Hui, as little as I know about him, being a new champ and all, I know late game he can be an absolute monster with his AP scaling. So, we'll see though.
Yeah, now I've played him a couple times myself, and I'll say he definitely packs a punch. Spamming Qs, Ws, everything he does hurts. So he should be definitely a strong character in the late game in the battle against that Evelyn.
And as we get through this early laning phase, Ohio University actually did beat NIU last season, so that makes the overall record 1-0 in the Bobcats' favor.
Looking for 2-0 today.
And NIU does have some returning players from last season, notably their ADC, mid, and support. So some new faces on both rosters for this matchup.
Some trading going on in the top lane. Poking from mid lane as well. A lot of action happening early on. You love to see it.
Yep. And doesn't look like either jungler is really going to get anything done early here. Evelyn, of course, not really useful on the gank until level 6. But Trundle does have some early potential, but looks like we're shoving and
It looks like most of the mid and the bot lane is pushed, but Evelyn might be trying to go for a gank in the mid lane.
We'll see if she gets anything out of it. The flash from both.
Trade.
And taking a tower shot off that one.
Yes, it's worth.
And the bot lane going to get that wave completely shoved into a turret, maybe possibly getting a plating there.
Looking for an invade maybe coming up. Trundle and the bot lane rotating up to the Evelyn.
Looks like they're committing. Maokai spots it, but Jin is not rotating fast enough. If Evelyn gets caught here, it might be Dunzo. She's down her flash from that gank.
Nowhere to go. And manages to pull out the first blood. That's honestly huge.
Yeah, I mean, that Evelyn just completely misplayed, wasting that flash mid.
And nowhere to go. And great vision by Styx by noticing her rotation, just timing it up perfectly.
Yeah, they're going to take that blue buff, maybe even the entire bot side, with absolutely no contesting from their bot lane.
And if NIU's bot lane pushes up too much, Styx might be able to punish it, but looks like he'll just stay in the bot river for now.
Yeah, beautiful timing on that bot lane shove.
Yeah, absolutely. The vision and the rotation. I can only imagine the comms going on over there.
Yep. And Ornn with that grasp is just going to be able to tank just about anything at any stage of the game here, so I doubt Aatrox is going to be able to get much done.
Styx looking to pick off the Nautilus. Or not Nautilus, Maokai.
It was a good look, honestly. I mean, Maokai is just so tanky early, though. You got to be kind of weary. Even if they look low, they might actually be able to tank about 500 points of damage.
It's like Hui shows up bot lane.
Yeah, they're going to go for the dive is the question. I mean, this is a bit of a sloppy fight on our part, but we might be able to get something out of it. Ezreal lethal over those walls. And the Comet almost killing there.
It's like OU's just going to back out of this one.
I mean, we are absolutely pressuring them early.
You know, this looks like a whole different team already. Completely different vibe from last week.
Yeah, last week we were getting the pressure put on us, but now we are the ones inflicting the pressure. And bot lane's just going to shove in back, I assume. Possibly going for that plate there, actually. It's a bit risky, but I think they know that Evelynn is down tremendously right now, so she's not looking to get any action right now.
Yeah, it was interesting to see the Evelynn try to fight so early on. It was only level 3, I believe, just trying to get a pick on Hui.
Yeah, just trying to force bad plays like that is where you have a lot of your missteps in these league matches. Yeah, and bot lane going to get that comfortable back off.
In League, one misstep can ruin a whole game, so it's going to be very detrimental.
Looks like Void Grub's coming up now, so we'll see who wants it more. Last match we did see they were maybe not super impactful. It was a kind of a sweep, honestly, as hard as it is to say. But hopefully in a closer matchup like this, we'll be able to see their power showcased.
And it looks like Styx is already ready for the Void Grubs, pathing top and just trying to get vision on that Evelynn.
Yeah, now they know Evelynn's pathing bot now, so the Grubs should be free. And Hui maybe picking a little kill here.
Nico manages to escape, backing right outside the mid bush. Maokai from NIU is rotating mid. See if he can probably hold the wave or something, maybe.
I mean, Toronto's just going to take those Void Grubs, though. I think NIU definitely knows they have no contest there, even with their top shoving in here.
Nico TPing back mid. Looks like NIU's trying to set up for the Drake.
Yeah, they're going to take that trade, but I'm not sure if it's worth.
I'll use bot lane, maybe ever to rotate towards the dragon if they notice.
Macroth just keeping the lane equal here so that Nico cannot rotate. Now bot lane shoving, so they can definitely rotate up. They're going to zone the Jhin off of this. They're taking that drag super slow, but it doesn't look like Toronto's going to be rotating. Yeah, they're backing off. They want absolutely nothing to do with that Ezreal Zyra, an absolute killer of a lane. So much damage you can put down.
You know, one root from that Zyra can just mean you're dead. Like,
I mean, there it is. Half their health bar just gone like that. A little bit of a preemptive ignite there. And Evelynn going to take her back there. Trundle looking to possibly take his bot side and go right into that drag with bot lane shoving. I mean, their health bars are up, their mana bars are up. It would be a good look.
Looks like Delirious is running things well in the top lane.
Yeah, keeping things even. Actually, up. Ah, well, only a couple minions, but he was up for a whole level there, looked like.
Yeah, until camera swapped, he was up, but, you know.
But yeah, keeping a lane even against Aatrox is super important. He's just such a great, like, champ.
No, absolutely. You know, the top lane, it can be like, if you leave them alone for too long, they'll come bound as a raid boss, so great job by Delirious not letting Aatrox get too far ahead in CS or anything like that.
And Ornn definitely one of those champs that can turn into a raid boss quite quickly. Looks like a bit of a zealous flash there from Nico trying to get... Oh,
and the second pop.
Yeah. Doesn't fall to the flash R, but will fall to that Q.
Let's get a quick CS check. Looking pretty even. However, Styx does have a big lead on Evelynn, which you love to see.
Yeah, just from that early misplay by Evelynn there. Aatrox invading the top side now, though.
Yeah, when playing Evelynn, it's so important to get Styx just as fast as possible. So getting that setback was just huge for OU.
Looks like we're going to be taking the drag now. It's a good look. I mean, Evelynn's top side. Whether we knew it or not, we're sending 4 there. And it looks like they're just going to be able to take it without any contest.
But I think we're going to lose a trade here. I think Evelyn managed to get her blue buff.
Yeah. But with bot lane playing so
Dragon.
aggressively, I mean, these neutrals are just going to keep coming for us. Oh, the Ornn.
Ornn ult coming in. Aatrox ult as well.
Looks like... Oh, the flash. Looks like maybe an ego flash there. Evelyn now 6 can just easily take that way down. There it is. You can only delay it for so long.
Bot lane here. Might be able to get a pick on the Maokai.
Forcing the flash. Gonna have to heal as well. 2 sums down.
Ezreal ult comes out. Unfortunately, misses.
That Ezreal ult comes to like, what, like a 30-second cooldown by level 16? So
just like a Lux ult. He'll have it back in a second.
Yeah. Jhin
ulting Jhin is ulting. Interesting. Probably just trying to clear the wave.
Yeah. No
Evelyn's
issues there.
Bot side. Don't know if OU knows.
I don't think she wants this fight, honestly.
No, definitely not with the Zyra.
Maokai's
One
not
room,
even
she's
there.
done.
Yeah.
Evelyn doesn't even have ults up as well.
Nico now rotating into the jungle, disguised as Evelyn. Trundle maybe gonna find her. He's a little too preoccupied with the Raptors there.
Maybe we were confused. Was that the Nico?
No, that was definitely Evelyn.
Okay, I was saying, maybe we were confused.
No.
Nico could just be anywhere.
With Nico backing their way, he's gonna easily just be able to shove in that mid wave.
Maybe the Nico might be looking for a little minion play.
Trundle bot side, bot lane coming back. Jin's low on mana. He's gonna take the back. So not gonna be seeing any ganks bot here. Way rotating up to get vision on the Void Grubs there. Looks like Trundle's going to take his back and maybe head top for those Void Grubs. We did get the first 3. The second 3 would be even better. But NIU seems to also really want those Void Grubs. And with off that Trundle back, they're going to get there first. So they're going to be able to get vision control. Lane prio.
Yeah, there's 4 moving towards those Grubs. Looks like NIU definitely does have the positional advantage, but we also have 4 top coming. Let's see.
The 4v4 here it comes. Lusk gets caught out early. Gonna just get popped. Gonna get the ult down though.
Maokai ult incoming. Quaid misses ults, unfortunately, backing off with the plant.
It looks like once Aatrox ult comes down, we might be able to re-engage here because we do have Ezreal coming up. Jhin is just stuck in the bot side.
So they're trying to pick off the Ezreal.
Uh-oh.
Ezreal manages to escape. Ornn ult coming in.
Huge
Ezreal ult with 1 kill.
Oh my gosh. It's the surprise damage. I didn't even see it coming. I couldn't imagine how if NIU saw it coming. He's gonna pop 2 of them there and be able to take Void Grubs. With Aatrox down ult, he's not gonna be able to re-engage. Even if he's Blast Cone's over, I don't believe he wants to. Yeah, he's just gonna take it away.
We'll gladly take those.
Maybe gonna get a little...
Trying to pick up the Ezreal again. Misses her Q.
Oh my gosh.
Rude. It's a free kill.
Zyra with enough damage by herself almost to just completely pop the jungler. I mean, that's just the power of Zyra right there. Jhin gonna throw in his ult here, not probably gonna get anything out of it.
Yeah, Zyra's just tanking.
Yeah. He waited. He was still looking.
He was hoping for the best, but we're not here to troll. We're here to win.
Exactly. Maokai getting some vision prio in our bot jungler here. Delirious just completely saucing on Fury here. I mean, that Ornn Brittle is huge. So much damage. And with the grass proc too, I mean, it's such a great trade.
Yeah, no, Ornn being up 2-0 is such a huge advantage for Delirious right now. Basically full control of that top lane.
Yeah, and Trundle just coming out with a huge CS lead against the Evelyn here. She's failed, I think, 2 or 3 ganks now. Just getting absolutely nothing out of it. And that'll add up pretty quickly.
Looks like Dragon's going to be up in a couple seconds. And NIU sitting right outside of it.
Yeah, using himself as a bit of a body ward there. Looks like Jin's going to get his backstop. He was on vision.
Jhin out of position. Just poking some damage. Maokai ult coming in, but yeah, OU's not falling for that one. A little bit of a misplay there, possibly. Maokai engaging. Maokai's going in.
I mean, he's tanky enough. He can't be punished off that, unfortunately. Yeah. Trundle bot side for when the drag comes up, but so is Evelyn and Nico. Nico pushed that wave in, so they do have the mid prio here. Looks like Quay's gonna take his back. You might be free to take this drag once it comes up.
Looks like they're pushing on Trundle.
Yeah, they're gonna catch him out there.
That.
Just unfortunate vision control by NIU, and our bot jungle there is gonna catch Trundle sleeping on the job.
Unless if OU manages to get a pick here on Evelyn, doesn't look like we'll be able to get that dragon.
I mean, Evelyn gets rooted again, and there she goes. Oh, the ult saves her. Wow.
Go Dad, go might be able to get one. Gets Maokai. Does fall, however.
At least gets one in return. But NIU is going to be able to take that drag pretty comfortably now.
Sticks his back up, but doesn't look like he'll be there in time.
They're going to be landing the ult on the Nico there. Not going to be enough damage, though. Nico getting a little ambitious, though. Gonna flash.
Flash for the auto attack. Not worth for NIU.
Yeah, Nico auto, not a known killer.
Yeah, no.
I don't think. Oh!
Get the power
Flash
up
with the Bro auto.
maybe.
Yeah.
There's the Void Grubs coming in.
Yeah. I mean, Orange just be able to tank tower shots all day. Probably could have honestly walked under turret for the Q there, but...
You know, probably.
Definitely want to play it safe while we're ahead here.
Oh, Ezreal will try to catch the Aatrox off guard. Just a little too late. Aatrox is TPing back top, though, so we'll probably see a re-engage unless Delirious backs up. He is a little bit low.
And Hui is getting caught on his heels all out here, having to back, because that Nico poke is just gnarly in this little mid-game we got going on here.
Yeah, Nico may not look like it, but she definitely packs a punch, especially later on when she gets full build.
Just trying to clear any residual wards from that drag. And Maokai again establishing vision control. Looks like a bit of a lane swap here for that drag. And we're going to take the Rift Herald with no contest. Evelyn might be getting there, but it's going to be too late.
Yeah, I don't even know if they know. Aatrox trying to move down for some vision.
And Hui's going to be able to comfortably clear those waves a lot faster than Jin will. So I think that's a great lane swap they got going on.
Evelyn might be trying to look for a play mid, wrapping on the bush.
Now, last time she came mid, wasted her flash. So
yeah, it wasn't looking too good for her. See what happens. Looks like they're backing off, rotating towards the bot lane maybe. Yeah, Wade just getting dive and ulted. Some trades going on.
Hopefully make it out there. Unfortunately, not enough. Maokai wasting his ult there.
Wade manages to live the Jin ult.
Yeah. Evelyn's gonna come down and try to clean it up. It's on, and it's death. Death for Hui.
Yeah, now once Evelyn hits that level 6, it's just a whole different character at that point. You just can't be caught off guard, especially as a squishy. There's only so much you can do.
If you're low health and you don't see her on the map, you better assume she's in your lane invisible.
Yeah, no, the stronger she gets, the less that matters how low you are. She could just basically one-shot you if you take like any bit of damage.
Evelyn clawing her way back into the game here, but Trundle getting, still up in farm here, so hopefully the farm will pay off for him.
Yeah, no, Dark Seal Staff's definitely looking good for the Evelyn. Hopefully get a shutdown on that.
Top doing as top does. A lot of waves pushing and shoving.
Yeah, just a lot of minion killing going on in the top lane.
Both taking their sweet time to scale. But I think Ornn definitely outscales here.
Yeah, no, one anti-heal item should honestly be big enough hit for the Aatrox.
And we see Ornn picking up Cloak here for that Evelyn and Nico. And he's going to be super tanky from this late game.
You know, building for that Evelyn could honestly be the game changer.
Nico still has a lot of damage on her. I mean, we haven't seen her do too much. They've been kind of trying to figure out what lanes to assign to who, but that Nico damage is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, a lot of movement going around in mid lane especially. Got Trundle looking for a setup maybe. Hui was looking for a fight. Might be rotating back to the bot lane and pick up the wave Nico's pushing.
I think both teams are kind of confused about maybe what they're wanting to do here, because neither really knows the limits of of each other. Like, neither team wants to take a fight because it might, that might be it.
Yeah, both teams definitely playing on the safer side. No reckless dives or anything.
Looks like lane assignments are back to being mid, both mids bot and both bots mid.
Evan's looking for a fight in the top lane.
Will Ornn be tanky enough?
Back.
Riddle auto off, calling in the
Ult coming out from
the
both
ult.
sides.
Gonna hit the Evelyn.
Trying to get the Evelyn down, at least.
Ezreal coming in. It's gonna miss though. Wow, that Evelyn damage is something else.
Even with the cloak, just not enough to help stop it.
Yeah.
It's like Ezreal's gonna pick up the top wave.
Everyone's saving Aatrox there.
Nico getting a big push in the bot lane. Hwei looking to pick it up.
Mid shoving as well. Looks like Drag's gonna be coming up here shortly, so we'll see which team can get the vision control and set up better.
Yeah, Drags are currently at 1-1. It's pretty even.
Nico's pretty deep in the jungle here, but she has a lot of mobility in her kit. She can escape pretty easily if she needs to.
And IU does have a lot of vision in our jungle as well.
And IU's gonna get to the drag pit first, but that does not always mean that you win the drag. And they're actually gonna be pushing into the jungle here, trying to catch someone off guard. Zyra hitting the root and the ult. Gonna pop the Nico there.
Maokai ult's coming in. Looks like not going to get
knock him
punished
up.
for it.
Oh, Norn coming with him though. Gonna force his flash. And that Ezreal is putting down huge damage through Maokai's resistances. Evelyn behind OU here. But I don't think she even wants to be there. That's not a great place to be in Evelyn, honestly. I mean, if they just turn around and find her, then she's pretty much done though.
Yeah, if Lust gets a root on her, she's pretty much just done for.
Aatrox coming in now with ulting. Maokai. Oh my gosh.
Evelyn pops the ult. Ezreal manages to get one. Aatrox is very low.
Ornn's still tanking. Jhin flash full
flashing.
shot. Oh man.
Both are very low, and a TP coming in from the Nico.
Yeah, that's going to clean up Lust there. Ornn still alive, but not much left to be done to the drag pit there. Those Aatrox Qs, they were hitting everyone.
Yeah,
and that Evelyn, those Evelyn ults
knocking
were
up.
saving her.
Unfortunate fight for OU here.
Yeah, NIU's going to take that Chemtech Drake on a close fight.
And it definitely could have gone either way. Both teams are very low. That Evelyn flank actually turned out to be really good for them. I believe she managed to get two from the flank.
And with Hwei and Zyra both ulting on the Nico, they just didn't have enough group damage to burst everyone down. Rift Herald dropped mid though. We'll see if they ride it. New feature in season 15, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Looks like
they're gonna
NAU's
get
gonna
a chance
get
to
them
ride
down.
it though. Unfortunate. That would've been fun to see.
You know, it's definitely scary. You just see a Rift Herald like running at you. Like before, you could like know it's going for the towers. Now it just like might charge right at you.
Evelyn trying to catch Hwei out here. Gonna get the charm off, and that might be all she wrote. Hwei not able to get the damage down. The trade there. And yeah, I don't know if it's the outplays or if it's the champ here, but Evelyn is starting to run this game even though she was down early.
Yeah, Evelyn switching over to a Magi's. Full stacks on that Magi's. That definitely hurts.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I guess we just should stop pushing, or
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try to find a pick on that Evelyn before you even engage in a
this
fight.
guy's getting burst down. He's not going to be able to go back in. Evelyn there too. Jhin just shooting ults into sticks there. Looks like might have a big fight mid here. Ornn not in a great position to fight though.
Evelyn looking for another flank. Nico's
Gotta be really careful here. I mean, they just have so much vision control in our top jungle. We don't know where anyone's at. Gonna go on sticks, and yeah, that's gonna be it for
so
him.
strong. Doesn't even need the charm for this damage. Just straight up insta kill.
Less gonna fall to the Nico out there, but GoDad Go gonna be able to pick up at least a 1-for-1 there. And they're gonna be able to take this Baron as well. Gillier's doing his best to push this top wave in.
Ezreal might be able to get a steal in with his ult. I have seen it before. Ezreal ult across the map.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Ezreal, or not Ezreal. Oh, a little too
Oh, a little early.
Ezreal.
A little early.
Yeah. Looks
Ornn's
like they're
actually
backing
meant to
off
come in,
though.
Yeah, might have been enough to scare him. Evelyn's real low, and Ornn is real tanky, so I mean those brittle autos are nothing to scoff at. He's gonna hit the ult down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, gonna miss the Evelyn. Gonna hit the Maokai. GoDad Go coming up to support him here. And they're going to push this top wave in. And they might be posturing even for a Baron themselves with the Maokai backing.
See if any fights come out of this or if it's just a back. Maokai backs
Gonna
out.
take the top tier turret there, and the Void Grubs will spawn. Nico disguises Evelyn in the top
Evelyn
jungle
looking
here.
for a flank.
That is Nico, so she's gonna get popped here. Oh wow, she lives, but the Ignite finishes her
Ignite
off.
brings her down.
I mean, these are the exact fights we want. The front to backs, the one, like, they're just feeding themselves into us here. And then we're going to pick up 2 kills basically for free off the misplay by NIU. Evelyn behind us here, going on to Go Dad Go, and that's not a good look for him, but looks like Evelyn got scared and she's going to back off here. But get hit by Ezreal ult and the Ornn
Big
Braille
bounty
auto.
shut down.
1,000 gold to the big man in top. But I think NIU got us too low there to take that Baron. So looks like we're just going to take our backs and our 2 kills with that big 1,000 gold shutdown going to Ornn.
Yeah, no, this fight was definitely worth it for us. We may not get Baron, but definitely that shutdown is huge, especially with her losing half of her Magi stacks.
Yep.
Oh, you just is back in it now.
Still going to be pretty effective, but if they can shut her down again, I mean, the Magi is just not worth the item slot at that point.
Yeah, because what is it, like, is it 10 AP per stack, or something similar to that?
I mean, if it's less than 10 stacks, you're looking at like 50 AP and a 1,300 gold item.
Yeah, just a Doran's ring at that point.
Yeah. Drag coming up shortly here. NIU once again gonna be the first ones there, it looks like, but it's been pretty successful for them so far. Getting 2 drags to our 1. Ornn in the bot lane here though, posturing for it, so Aatrox is gonna have to TP if he's gonna want to come to this drag fight. We've been getting caught out in our own bot jungle here by the Nico, so let's see how we can maybe handle that.
Yeah, definitely been a big part of OU right now is their lack of vision. That's definitely been hurting them.
Yep.
And IU's just been running our jungles like crazy.
Evelyn's gonna go on way here, gonna get just an easy pick there, maybe 0.75 seconds I think that was, and Aatrox TP coming in off the Maokai ult, and oh no, Godad goes in at the cleanse there. But, I mean, Trundle's right in it. That's exactly where I want to. Oh, wow. The Aatrox Q3 into the Nico ult is going to completely melt. Oh, you Bobcats, unfortunately. And Delirious
trying to do
is
what
going
he
to
can
live with the Jack Show.
Nico going 2 towers deep. It's going to be enough. Looks like not enough.
Wow. The tankiness of Delirious saves his stand.
It's big.
Yeah, NIU is just going to pick up this drag for free, though, off that big team fight. I mean, the Aatrox Q3 hit, I think, 3 or 4 of us, so that's not a great look. And comboing right with the Nico ult, I mean, that's huge damage. Anyone except Ornn is basically going to die there.
Yeah, no, the NIU team fights have been going perfect for them. Between the Nico ults, the Evelyn getting a pick early, and just the Aatrox hitting all of his Qs. It's just been really hard for OU to fight back.
And Hui ult not going to be enough on the Nico there. Evelyn now looking for a pick in our bot jungle. Les trying to recuperate some vision here.
It's like Evelyn got those stacks right back.
Evelyn's going to be looking to completely blow up sticks here on his Krugs, and it looks like it's not going to be enough. I mean, her combo's down, but the charm's still up, and there it goes.
So much damage.
Yep. Well, it looked a little better there. Stick's definitely a little tankier than some of our squishier Bobcats here, but looks like they're going to posture for that Baron.
If you can manage to outlive that first burst from Evelyn, all you can do is either fight or run. If you draw it out, then she's going to get her cooldowns back, and there's just nothing you can do there.
Yeah, it didn't seem like Styx really knew exactly what he wanted to do. He kind of threw the cone down and ran towards her to get the Q off, maybe heal enough to fight it, but even in just that short amount of time, the cooldowns came back up, and
hesitation was just too much.
Yep.
And now you manage to take the Baron. All you can do now is just try their best to hold the waves.
Yep. And they're going to push mid here, but take their back, so probably not going to get the tier 2 off of it. Or tier 2's gone. Probably not going to get the tier 3. Sending Aatrox bot lane here. Some pretty standard Baron assignments. And yeah, it's even though it's 22-14, we are very much still in this game. I mean,
absolutely.
One good team fight in our favor. I mean, those shutdowns are going to be huge to get us back into this. We just need to stack some neutrals and let that Ornn scale, let Trundle scale. Ezreal is also going to be putting down massive damage on every opponent here. And that Zyra damage is nothing to scoff at either.
Yeah, absolutely. None of these champions in this whole lobby are weak by any means. So definitely just a couple items, just some more farming. We could be right back in the mix.
And that is the one person you don't want to catch in the jungle by yourself is Ornn, because no amount of CC is going to be able to stop him from running away. And looks like Maokai is going to get picked off there. Evelyn in now. And looks like a sloppy team fight. We're going to pick up the 700 gold shutdown, though. That's going to be good. Trundle going to... Oh, wow. Ornn's coming in with the damage. He's 1v3 right now. Going to get a huge knock up there.
Jin's showing up.
And with that Q, he's going to be able to slow him enough. Oh, the heal out. W going to miss from Jin there, and Delirious is out.
It's huge. And IU looking for the Trundle, but he should be getting out, hopefully.
Hopefully. Oh my
wow.
gosh.
He manages to get out.
That is insane. If that... Oh, wow.
A missed Q from Aatrox and a bad trap placement by the Jin was just... That was the perfect spot in the bush.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a crazy escape.
Yeah. Any longer and he was gone. But he will escape with his life this time. Maybe don't play it as close next time there, though.
Yeah, maybe go a little bit further next time, but things managed to work out.
Gonna be able to reclaim vision in our bot jungle here. And
honestly, that was a pretty good trade from OU. We managed to get 3 picks, I believe.
700 gold shutdown on the Evelyn, taking her Magi stacks back down. Drag coming up in a minute, so she's not going to stack that back up again. Still at 19, though. Maybe some post-mortem assists there to stack it back up, but still definitely good to get that 700 gold shutdown back in our hands for this drag fight.
One thing that is surprising, though, is that Jin still has yet to die. See if we can bring him down.
I mean, he's been positioning really well in the team fights, and I mean, all he has to really do is sit back, throw his autos, throw his Ws.
And just back away, come back.
Yeah.
Good kiting going on.
And Go on the Ezreal is really not getting bad positioning in the team fights. He's just getting caught out on these random Evelyn invisibility picks. I mean, there's not much you can do to stop that.
Yeah, that's just why vision is just so important. Having your own jungle, especially late game when it comes to Evelyn's, like, they'll just be sitting in any bush. You could have vision the whole jungle. One bush you're not watching, she'll just show up.
Way getting sandwiched there by the 2 AP assassins. Not going to be able to do much there.
And as a squishy, you see 2 assassins around the corner, and there's only so much you can do.
Maokai engaging on Styx here. Going to be able to get some good CC down.
Styx is tanking a lot of the damage.
Oh, yeah. Those Qs are really healing him a lot there, but Evelyn coming back with that huge... just so strong.
She's just so strong.
There's not much better of a way to put it, but she is so strong. They're going to push mid in here. Nico going to turn into a minion, I think. Yep. But Delirious doesn't really care too much. Even going to get the Brittle auto off on her as the minion. Ezreal hits. Delirious tanking. And a good look here by Delirious, getting the chain CC on the Jin here, and he will fall for the first time this match thanks to Delirious' perfect CC chain there. Nico going to get the ult down on Delirious, doing absolutely nothing. And he's going to chase her down. He wants more.
Misses. Nico's alive with just 1 HP.
I mean, Delirious has nothing to fear here. His Jack Show is just making him completely unstoppable.
Evelyn did manage to get soul for NIU.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, when we're pushed that far back and the jungler can just kind of take it without much contest.
Do you think Ezreal should have maybe saved his ult for the Dragon Steel, or just the wave?
I mean, I would have rather seen it as a broadcaster because it would have been absolutely awesome to see an Ezreal steal for on Soul Point. But to win this game, I think Ezreal definitely needs to lay it down in the team fight.
Absolutely, yeah. Because there's just so much. The only way they really come back at this point, they just got to slowly get picks, get kills, catch people off guard.
Yeah,
they get their gold up.
Yep, do not let this Elder go. I mean, once they get Elder, anyone on their team really is going to be able to pop, except maybe Maokai. I mean, he's real tanky right now, and he's a lot of CC, but damage is not his cup of tea at this stage of the game.
Yeah, I'd say the Maokai is probably the least of the worries. The CC hasn't been too much of a problem, just because, like, if you're getting hit, you're pretty much dying for at least most of these guys on OU.
Yep.
The CC hasn't been too much of a problem, just you got to find a way to deal with that Evelyn.
And OU's been great at dodging the Maokai ults by stacking, like, you know, Wipeout? Or, sorry, Hole in the Wall. Hole in the Wall, that's what it is. Yeah. Stacking behind each other, make sure none of us, no extra people need to get CC'd. Yeah. And Ezreal and Nico coming bot here. I don't know if anyone really wants to approach either of them.
Yeah, see Hui moving to the mid lane, trying to avoid that.
And Fury not really going to be able to do much against Delirious here. I mean, taking no damage at all. And that's how it's going to be.
I believe Delirious got a maul, just tanking that damage.
Yeah.
I know, it's just a Jack show. Looks like Ornn has 3 mythics. Or not mythics, they removed mythics. 3 items, I guess.
Yeah, the Jack show upgraded there. And with the new season and with the elimination of mythics, Ornn passive now upgrades I believe it's just like a certain amount of legendaries, and if the first one you build, the first one your teammates build, that's the one that gets upgraded.
Okay, yeah, I was definitely about to ask. I was saying, how do they choose which one? Because it'd be pretty cool. You could upgrade any item, but
right, yeah. Well, unfortunately not.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's fair.
Way not able to save the tower. Nico gonna ult him. Only gonna take him half though. Gonna flash away.
Nico's gonna keep going. Maybe a problem for
gonna force
the hourglass.
Yeah, gonna force the Zhonya's. She is dead. Too zealous there, but it did distract us away from the Baron here. And it looks like NIU is gonna be able to take that pretty easily.
Unless
Ezreal.
No, Ezreal this time. It's just like 5 more seconds on his ult, I see.
Yeah. And NIU has been stacking these neutrals very well.
Yeah, no, NIU's been very objective heavy. Almost their team is rotated towards an objective like 30 seconds before they spawn. They're just ready for it.
And I think that Nico was a bit of a suicide play there just to distract OU.
Yeah, for sure. I've noticed NIU's definitely been doing that. Especially with Soul Point, sending their whole team just mid.
And there's gone without even ult. No ult, just gone.
One EQ was just enough. Wow.
Sent away. And Evelyn gonna push in bot here. It looks like we're just gonna have to stop NIU mid here by taking this tier 3 if we can.
It looks like Evelyn might be able to get the inhib bot unless she's trying to find a flank going. Looks like she's trying to get a flank.
Gonna go in. Not gonna kill Sticks.
Does so much damage though.
Aatrox TP. Delirious is in the front here. Jhin ult not really gonna do much. Nico ult only gonna hit Delirious, but not gonna do any damage. He has taken almost no damage this fight.
2 tower dives.
And Fury's gonna get a little overzealous there and fall. Looks like Lus is gonna get picked off by the Nico there. Sticks should be able to pick up this Maokai, yeah. And I believe we came out on top there.
Yeah, we're up by 1. Maokai and Aatrox did fall, only for Zyra, which honestly is probably worth. And
there goes Go Dad Go. But will Evelyn fall is the real question.
Should be dead here.
Well, let's
she just gave up.
800 gold for Hui.
Loses those Magi stacks pretty big.
Yeah, and we did lose the mid-tier 3 and the inhib there, though. So not really a great trade for us, but I don't think we really have much of a choice.
Yeah, OU's just such in a rough spot, backed up so far. There's only so much they can do to come back from this. Looks like Elders should be up in about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, and well, there's not much to do on OU's part here except clear those minions and try to steal this Elder. I mean, once this Elder goes down, if NIU takes it, that might be curtains.
Yeah, especially with them already one-shotting, it just makes it harder for Delirious to live.
I think half an Evelyn Q would probably kill then.
I mean, 1 was already enough for Mac. A charm and a Q was just all he could take.
The only man that OU is depending on right now for that Evelyn damage is Delirious, and even he might have issues if that Elder gets taken. Delirious going to be able to face tank some Maokai goobers there.
Nico looking to get a pick.
Not going to be able to pick
Delirious. Yeah. Definitely not the guy you're looking for.
I mean, that's definitely just what he needs to do. He's kind of face tank this CC and establish a presence on this drag.
Like everyone's trying to get another flank going.
Yeah, Broccoli just behind. Maokai coming down. There goes that hole in the wall tactic. Evelyn gonna go on Lust.
Evelyn
gonna miss the ult. Off there. Good Zhonya there.
Oh, and
still gonna fall to Jhin.
Nico with the flank. Oh, there's just so much you can do here.
Yeah, I mean they were all around us. Gonna fall to the Jhin there. Jin's finally online, it seems. Delirious doing his best to get some return kills, but there it goes. And I don't think NIU even needs the Elder here. They're just gonna push mid and in this game. And it was a great look up until that Evelyn got to those stacks of Magi's. I mean, once she fully stacked that Magi's.
That Magi's was a game changer. having 25 for the majority of the game, just as Evelyn, it just you can't do anything against it. It's just, especially with all the vision they were clearing in our jungle.
Yep.
That Nico was just a huge help for that Evelyn, just clearing every bush, making sure everything was just empty, straight NIU vision the whole time.
And OU will fall there in game 1, but it is not over. We have another chance to redeem ourselves here to get our first game win of the season. And hopefully we're going to come back into this next one with a little more vision control and an Evelyn ban.
Yeah, I was definitely going to say that, an Evelyn ban for sure. This game is a whole different game with Evelyn being in control at least. It just, once she got level 6, it's just a completely different game. She took off.
Yep. So I think we're definitely maybe going to see a different jungle pick there. The Trundle not able to really do much, even though he got that early lead. Yeah, Evelyn wasted her flash at the first play of the game, got a great pick on her, did everything we were supposed to, really. But unfortunately, the Trundle just couldn't get back into it after that. Evelyn got a few sneaky picks at post 6.
Even with the early lead, just came back like that, man. It's hard to see, but I expect OU to come back from this.
Yep.
They look pretty confident back there, heads on down, you know.
Yep. And Delirious, a bit of a star player here in that first game. I mean, he had so much tankiness there. He was leading the team fights with huge brittle damage and a lot of CC from that Ornal. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better top laner there, but unfortunately, locking down the Aatrox in laning phase and getting all that damage just still wasn't enough because of those team fights that we lost early there. And those were honestly coin flips. I mean, either team could have got it. Nico got some great 5-man ults. I know a lot of Aatrox Q3s hit for 3, 4, 5 members of OU, and if we just could have had better positioning maybe, then I think we could have definitely taken that game.
Yeah, I definitely believe positioning was probably the #1 issue for OU here. Just so many flanks come by and just we couldn't do anything because we got one shot. I mean, all you can do there is just position better, get some more vision, but I mean, those are definitely things you can work on, pick up easily, so...
Yeah, but this is
turnaround coming up.
I mean, like you said, looks like a completely different team from our last match that we broadcast against Akron. We played a lot better early. We were the aggressors there early, and it definitely paid off. But unfortunately, with that Evelyn getting so fed from those post 6 invisibility ganks.
Yeah, that's Evelyn for you.
Yep. And hopefully we can get started here soon. Or actually, I think we might be taking a break before this next match. Yeah, so we will be right back with the game 2 of Ohio University versus NIU Esports. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ohio University Esports Arena. We are back with Game 2 of the Ohio University Varsity League of Legends team versus the NIU Esports Varsity League of Legends team. I hope we see a great game.
No, absolutely. Definitely after that first loss, we definitely need to get it back going. Hopefully we can come out with a win today. In our top lane, we got Delirious running to Udyr, playing against Renekton, so that should be a good matchup. Renekton's a pretty strong character. And then we got Styx on the Vi running against an Echo. Hopefully we can see a difference in the jungle matchups because definitely NIU pulled out the jungle win there.
Mm-hmm.
And then NIU's going to have a similar bot lane with the Jhin and Nautilus, so hopefully we remember how to play against that. I remember Jhin didn't get too fed, but we just didn't punish him early enough, so
Yep.
we definitely got to switch it up. We're having Renata Glass playing support, so different look from OU in our bot lane. And we're going to have a LeBlanc versus an Asol in the mid lane. I haven't seen Mac play the LeBlanc, but she can be really good if you know how to play her the right way. So definitely looking forward to seeing that as well.
Yeah, and LeBlanc is going to have to carry the AP damage in this game unless we see the AP Udyr top ult max. But I'm not sure we're going to actually see that. And a few shout-outs here. The Ohio University Esports COD team is currently streaming at twitch.tv/OhioCOD. So big shout out to them. And a few social media plugs here. Our TikTok is bobcat.esports and our Instagram page is at Ohio Esports.
If you guys have seen the Valorant streams from the fall season, Hazzy and Ethan are on the COD team. So if you're a fan of them, definitely go check out the COD stream.
Yep, and getting right into it here. Looks like we're going to be probably, it's 5 point. I think that's what we've done all season.
Yeah, just chilling in bushes.
It is a great strategy to not get picked early. So, yeah, I think we should definitely try that again. And now you're going to be stacking top here, it looks like. Trying to get another cheesy little pick if they can, just like last match.
They have a Nautilus, so they might be looking for a little pick going. Oh, Styx is just not a fan of that. Can't blame him.
Yeah, going to drop his ward, going to get pretty clear pretty easily.
Nautilus misses the hook. Love to see it.
Yep, love to see it. And
OU's going to be on the bottom blue side once again. NIU top red side.
Looks like Vi is going to be starting top side here. Not seeing a lot from either team.
Yeah, NIU try to catch us off guard, but looks like they're just going to back off. It's like Styx asking for a little bit of help. Nah, everyone's just walking around. Asol laughing in the bush.
Yeah, laughing. And NIU's probably coming in pretty confident off that win there. Wasn't decisive as it may have seemed. Up until the Evelyn got those max stacked Mejais. Bit of a tongue twister there. It was really close. OU looked great in that first game. We were definitely pushing the envelope for the first 20 or so minutes there, but unfortunately fell short to the Evelyn.
Definitely a change of pace, which honestly is all you need, all you can ask for, to be honest. So just hope they keep that momentum and just a different mindset going into this game.
And getting some poke mid on that Asol there. He's going to be a monster if he's allowed to scale. Probably not going to see much from Vi here, early 6. And neither probably will we see from Echo. But it does look like we are pushing bot, so Echo not going to go for the early gank and instead going to elect to full clear top.
A lot of trading going on, a lot of picks, some damage.
Yeah, a lot of great damage down on that Nautilus there from the early Ezreal. That early Ezreal damage is major.
NIU's team does have a lot of engage between their Echo and the Nautilus, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how OU plays against that.
Yeah, and NIU electing out, of course, another AP assassin in the jungle, so we'll see if he can reflect his performance from the first game. But I think we'll fare a little bit better having now had to play against it.
Like a gank coming in early from Styx and Ignite dropping. In the auto, that might be enough. It's not, unfortunate.
LeBlanc auto not enough to proc that last stick of Ignite for death, unfortunately, but gonna be able to shove mid here and get back pretty safely.
Looks like Renekton and Echo. We're trying to find a pick on our Vi if she gets out of position too much.
Asol looking to TP back. Renekton and Echo now coming into
Info ping.
top jungle.
Styx manages to get out, but
We're gonna
trying
steal
to fight
that
for his
those
jungle.
wolves there, yeah.
Only so much he can do. Delirious coming in.
Oh, the
Flash
flash
off
from
with the flash
Yeah.
and a root on the Echo. Echo manages to get out.
but Renekton is
Renekton
just so
heal.
tanky.
Goes for the clone.
And it's sloppy, but it looks like OU's gonna come out on
Echo's
top.
down. And Asol falling here as well.
And that is huge early for OU
Looks like
here.
Renekton's going to fall here as well.
I mean, Renekton was just,
Manages to
unfortunately.
get one.
Yeah, unfortunately going to take one with him, but he was definitely posturing a little too aggressively there.
Yeah, Styx probably could have positioned himself a little better there, but still
Yeah,
managed
just-
to come out on top of the trades.
I mean, yeah, that was huge. 3 for 1 early over OU here. We'll see if we can leverage that and snowball it a little bit. Now, we did get an early kill on their jungler last match, but it didn't seem to matter. But I think we'll be able to leverage it a lot better this time. Evelyn, a lot more kind of a slippery character than Echo, but
Echo's coming right back up top, looking for more fighting. Delirious might manage to be able to get Fury down, but it's going to be hard.
Renekton sustain will probably keep Fury alive here.
Oh, the shield manages to get one. Honestly, worth trade.
Yeah, Echo with some might call a Rage Gang top there after that death in our top jungle, but it's not going to
Not
pay. Oh, the
flashes.
unfortunate flash.
Unable to get the Nautilus on that.
Yeah, you don't always... You want to try not to flash, like, in the direction they're already running, but it's kind of hard in a high-stakes situation like a game like this, so... But... Looks like they're going to take that pick on Lust and take their back with the wave pushing.
Looks like Styx might be trying to set up for the Void Grub spawn. Spawning in just a couple seconds.
We got all 6 last game, and unfortunately it didn't seem to pay off. I mean, we munched some towers, but NIU was able to munch some right back.
Looks like Styx is going to get the Void Grubs pretty uncontested. Echo might walk down. Macroth getting some damage down on the Asol in the mid lane. Not enough to finish the
block
kill.
damage right there. Getting top prio and getting mid low enough that they're not able to rotate. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to take those Void Grubs pretty easily.
Yeah, Asol's going to have to back here. Echo probably going to pick up the mid lane, so definitely free Void Grubs. We'll definitely take that.
Even though Echo knows now that since they're taking the first grab, they're not contesting because they know we have both top and mid prio here. And top lane going as top lane usually does.
We have Dragon up. We'll see if Echo definitely tries to beat out our Vi down there.
Yeah, NIU was, I think, almost on almost every objective last match were posturing, and they were there first for almost every drag. So we'll see if they can get there first again. But it looks like Vi's coming mid now.
With a big root, that might be enough. Asol flies
Ignite
out,
down.
but there's an Ignite, and that's enough.
And I was mistaken. I said we're not going to see much from Vi here early 3-6, but
Definitely a lot of movement going on.
Go Dead Go gonna get caught out there by the Nautilus hook. And NIU we're gonna pick right back. NIU now actually taking the back now. But so is OU, both kind of saying, let's keep this drag for later.
Yeah, just trying to get visual on the Drake, make sure no one's on it. Well, it definitely has been a definite change in environment. This game between last game, there were some picks early, but things kind of died down for a second last game. This game, definitely constant action. A lot of roaming. Looks like Asol might be trying to roam for a top or just get vision on the top jungle.
Yeah, both junglers going back to clear their bot sides to maybe posture for this drag.
We'll see who has a quicker clear here. Fire the Echo. Not getting some poke damage, misses the root and just backs out.
Yeah. I mean, that's the trade pattern you want with LeBlanc, just be able to back out.
And honestly, it's a positive trade the majority of the time with LeBlanc. On a character like Asol, not a lot of speed. You can just dodge his abilities, move around him. He's pretty slow to adjust and spin with that big, what is it, a fire galaxy? I don't know.
And NIU gonna be first again onto the drag here with bot lane pushing as much as it is, but Styx is there. Gonna take the recall possibly and give the drag. Nope. Maybe just trying to bait it actually. NIU just gonna be taking down this drag.
Oh, you looking for a steal? Might be a little too slow in it.
Nah, they're not going to
Echo
try
just gets a
that.
smite on it.
Yep. Just going to go ahead and give that one, not try to force anything early and possibly misstep and throw away the game.
Yeah, definitely a different change. Before we see them probably dive in for that.
Yep.
It's good to
When
see
you're down,
them hold
when you're
down.
down 0-1 in a series, you got to play it safe. And I think we know that.
Delirious standing his ground in the top lane fight.
Yeah. But wow, that Renekton heal. I mean, it's hard to make trades when you're playing against a champion heal like that.
Yeah, playing against Renekton, you have to be very, very, like, controlled fights. Pick and choose your fights. Fight him when his heals are down and his rage is low. Because one button, he's full health again. You just gotta
I mean, there it is.
try to build some anti-heal for that.
We're going to back off now, because I think he knows Vi's here, but I think he wants to fight. And Vi does not want that 1v2 in the river there. We're going to
Fury
chase
has
into the top jungle, though.
a high Fury charge. It's kind of ironic. You think he did that unintentionally?
You know, he might have.
Yeah, he might be a Renekton main.
Oh, let me check my notes here.
Oh, Echo might be going down
Wow.
here. Also, to save himself, Vi ult coming in. It finishes him off.
That'll be enough.
Ezreal coming in just to poke some damage.
Hitting that ult. Yeah, and seems Vi is the assassin here.
Yeah, collected the bounty from the Echo. It's a big kill.
Macro getting up rather safely there.
Yeah, farm's looking pretty even this game. Renekton is ahead, however, LeBlanc's also ahead on the CS. Nautilus looking mid for a gank, maybe.
Ezreal gonna push and take his back, but Jin might stop it with that W.
Ace trying to bait with his back. Looking like
he will
Nautilus
stop
is trying to get in with the hook. Don't know if they know Vi is there. It's 3 top looking for the Void Grubs. Looks like OU might be trying to contest this here.
I mean, our supports here, Woody are posturing pretty aggressively.
Looking like a 4v3 here.
Like they're gonna take one grub. Ace all rotating now. I don't know if we want this anymore.
The Echo's backing out, trying to get some poke damage on the
Nautilus
Nautilus.
ult wasted there.
A ghost comes out from Renekton. It was not the Renekton.
Is NIU gonna give the grubs?
Udyr
Looks like
managed
it.
to take it.
Yeah, and we're just able to take those grubs. I guess we scared them off.
Hey, OU manages to get 2, and IU, I think they got the first one. So honestly, this is pretty good in our favor.
Yeah, I don't think either team really knew who won there, so NIU taking the safest bet and walking out.
Next and TP coming up top.
The Nautilus is getting close with these hooks. Godad Go doing a great job at dashing out of the way.
Some trades going on in the top lane.
Trying to trade back.
Echo's moving up top for a gank. Vi's not in a spot to come help.
Is he going to be able to get away is the question. The smite's down. He's slowed.
It's just too much CC.
He got
for him.
caught really far out there in lane.
Renekton popped his ult as well. It's just so hard 2v1 against 2 very strong characters.
Yeah. Even with
Almost
the
called
vision
them
and that
agents.
brush there.
The Valiant enemy kicking out.
Bot lane taking it back here. And it doesn't... Oh, looks like Styx might be able to catch the Ace all out here. Is it going to be enough?
So he's got to kill him quickly. Nautilus
Nautilus
shows
is
up.
there.
Looks him out of his hook.
Ace ult down, W down. Macroth unfortunately not able to get the Ace ult, and looks like they might get caught out here. Macroth playing some mind games on the
Nowhere
LeBlanc,
to
but
go.
yeah, gonna get caught out.
Ezreal comes in. It just is not enough.
So close. I mean, he's been on point with the ults. I don't think he's missed one yet. But NIU gonna be able to posture aggressively for the drag once again. I mean, they are just on it. It seems like they just want it more, honestly.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's something they've been practicing, and I use rotating for objectives, because you see they just won a big fight. There was, I believe, almost 4 of them there in that big fight, and just there's only so much you can do in a 2v4.
And we've had success with kind of imitating that rotation. It was on the Void Grubs, we had 4, they had 4, and we even forced them off. So I think if we just start rotating better, then we'll definitely have a shot at these neutrals. Delirious getting some good trades against Fury here, but we'll see if Renekton Sustain can make it even.
Speaking on that rotation part, I believe that if maybe they're just doing some more communicating, I don't know if they are or not, can't hear what they're saying back there, but definitely I believe communication is just so key in this game in competitive play.
Macroth getting caught out here, but he is LeBlanc, so I don't believe they'll be able to get the pick. Nautilus ult is down for this drag fight now, though, and that could be the difference.
Delirious is up on health in this fight against Renekton.
Both TPs are down, though. So neither top laner will be coming to this drag if OU decides to contest.
The mid laner's back out of their fight and just go back to the mid lane.
And now you're going to start the drag here, it looks like. And OU posturing, like, possibly going to fight it.
Renekton is very low in the top lane, but he can just heal so much. Going in for pokes. He does have his ult back up.
Finally getting the camera down to the track here.
Echo going in for the dragon.
Bai able to steal. And the fight is in OU's favor at this point. Huge.
Ronaldo ult comes out. Aso shows up.
Fall. Ronaldo, you're not going to be able to click off there.
Jhin ult comes in. Go manages to get some damage out, but still falls. Jhin ult gets 2.
Huge Jhin ult there. Gonna have to flash that W. Still gonna get hit by the Nautilus hook though. I don't know if you want to really take that. Nautilus forcing her to take that blast cone.
Trying to get one. At least she managed to get one. Goes down.
Did one off that. We did get the drag though. That is something that we've been giving up a lot in this series. So I'm glad to see that we're still getting our all for those neutrals, because those were a big difference last game.
Yeah, early on, the dragons can really be a game changer. When it comes down late game, whether you're ahead or behind, each dragon you have just helps as much as possible.
Ezreal hitting again. I mean, he is automatic with them. Looks like a little bit of a lane swap here after that drag. Gonna bring the bot mid and the mid bot.
It's like teams are grouping up for that Herald. You see the Nautilus is already up in the top river. Vi might be looking on a gank for Fury.
Looking a little aggressive.
Got a ward in the bush. Trying to stall for Echo.
No
TP
Vial,
coming up.
Unfortunately, and they're going to TP in and maybe turn this.
Echo W comes down.
Renata and Ezreal are there, but they're not in a position to really assist. They're going to be coming a little too late.
Just look at the rotations from NIU. There's already 5 top.
Yeah.
We do have some
ward grab damage,
pushing the bot tower, but
if NIU doesn't get anything off of this, it's looking good for OU.
Absolutely. Looks like they're just trying to get some jungle control. Not really going for the Herald yet.
Styx ult coming back up.
Coming out. Echo ult's back.
Oh, Styx, Renata W on her. And yeah, Styx without ult there was not looking too good. Ult just comes back up. A little too late.
Renekton pushes LeBlanc off the bot tower.
Yep.
Looks like the tower's like just 1 HP.
And NIU's just gonna take this Rift Herald here, I assume, unless they're a little scared, I guess.
What Styx down, I'm surprised that wasn't like an instant.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I'm as surprised as you are. Renekton gonna take that bot tier 1 though with that 1 grub that NIU has.
Delirious just trying to clear the wave, even with Jhin poking him.
W misses from Jhin. And Delirious should be able to clear this wave out and protect this top tier 1 for a little longer.
Bounties up for NIU. Or you trying to get some shutdowns maybe. Got to look for some picks going out of here.
A bit of a CS disparity there in the top lane though, unfortunately. I mean,
Renekton up by 40. It's just
you hate to see it.
Such a hard champion to lane against.
Slight disparage in the bot lane too in IU's favor, but we do have the mid lane CS advantage. NIU maybe gonna start this rift late.
Yeah, whole team's rotating up top for it. Oh, you trying to match, but it's just steal.
Another steal from Styx there.
Picks up the Herald. Does this count as an automatic win here? Oh, manages to get Aso down. That's a bounty.
Less W going on herself there. Not gonna be able to cash
Can't
it
get
though.
anyone. Delirious
coming back down. Delirious
might be able to get 3 here. Malkoth gets 1 down. Jhin down.
I mean, this is sloppy, but it's working out for us here. We got the Rift Smite off.
Nautilus ult. He does
Delirious
fall.
will finally fall after doing so much in that team fight there.
Nautilus just stopped taking damage when he got low.
And Styx's smites are on point today in this match.
Absolutely, 2 for 2 so far.
I mean, I know you can start him, but looks like we're going to be the ones finishing him.
And now, honestly, that's the most important part.
Not sure if Macroth is going to be able to protect the tier 1 here. against that Renekton.
Like Lust is trying to move top to help him.
Yep, go Dad Go coming up to support as well, but he's just gonna kind of
Too late. Unfortunate.
Drag coming up here soon. We have Styx in the bot jungle. And looks like NIU's pinging for the drag.
You see, there's already like 4 leading towards the bot side with the Jin mid ready to rotate down. Nautilus in that river looking to catch Go Dad Go off guard with the hook maybe.
I mean, NIU has a game plan and they are executing it.
No, absolutely. It's very much been apparent. Just rotating for objectives. Like, whole team was top side. Next thing you know, whole team's bot side. They're just really trying to get those objectives.
Looks like Renata is going to be down for this drag fight if it gets engaged. Macrop trying to bait the hook there. Going to bait it, but baiting a little too well there. Going to get caught out even.
Gen ults.
Lust doing
Go.
best to tank it. And the top laners are doing their top laner thing, but in the bot lane now.
Average
change
top
of scenery.
laner.
Yep.
Ezreal comes out.
Oh,
does hit
still
on the
hitting.
Fury.
Oh, wow. I mean, he's automatic. Whether that one was intentional or not, up for debate. And now you're going to start the drag here, though. Makaroth backing off after that Nautilus catching him out.
Pokes on him.
Chunking him down. Styx having ult up now.
Nautilus ult comes out on Styx and a hook.
Going to get the chain CC on
Asol.
Styx. He doesn't even get a chance to ult. I mean, wow.
Delirious trying to do what he can. Just so many things flying at
Asol's
him.
going to melt him. It's going to have flying at him.
Go
But
Dad
he's
Go.
going to be a little
Manages
too zealous.
to live. Mac getting 1.
I mean, now you definitely could have got out better there, but looks like Asol got a little jump the gun. And looks like NIU is going to be able to take that drag, no problem.
Don't know if OU forgot about the dragon. He seemed to be chasing for a little bit too long.
I mean, if Styx is down, can't outsmite them, so...
Yeah.
Looks like their plan there was to first kill Styx, and then kill the drag.
Definitely with that Nautilus isolated ult on a Styx, there's just so much you can do.
Yeah, Styx, that chain CC was unbelievable from NIU.
It's
Now-
like almost a complete opposite of last
Yeah.
game. Before it was just a lot of one-shots, now it's just a bunch of CC.
Yeah, NIU did a great job at changing the game plan here, but we are not out of it yet. Only 3 objectives have come up. We've gotten 1 of them, and we even outsmited the Rift Herald. So we'll see how we can kind of leverage our Vial here. I feel like that's really going to be our way into these fights.
You know, absolutely. With the Vial, just undodgeable. I don't believe any of them are going to be building a spell shield here.
It would definitely be uncharacteristic to see that.
Yeah, I don't know which characters that would help. Maybe Jin, maybe Echo, but I couldn't really see that. So it should be pretty strong for this team right here.
Rift Herald down
Herald
mid,
coming
gonna ride
out.
it.
Lust is in it.
There it goes.
Gets the tower.
Huge damage there.
See if they hop back in.
Maybe get another... Nah. Yeah, that would have been a little risky, but you know.
Echo's on the flank.
Ucka's
OU
getting
knows.
caught out.
Punishes
And there it
him
goes.
before he can even ult.
Gets blown up.
Renekton
Furion
ult.
now. Way in deep.
Renata
Renata
ult.
ult.
Pretty big. Isolating the Renekton.
Forces flash. That's huge. Wasting the Nautilus ult there on the end of the team fight. Go Dad Go just barely escaping from that Jin W.
Positive
Great
fight
pick
for
from OU there. I mean, I don't know
Absolutely.
what the Echo was doing.
Yeah, no, I don't. Is Echo building tank? Let's check.
I think
building
Echo might have
AP.
forgot they're not playing Evelyn, and so the
Yeah.
flank really is not nearly as effective.
He's trying to ult out, but he didn't even get a chance to ult.
He has some
See a
great chain
big
CC
damage
from
swap
OU.
on our mid laner this game.
Yeah, Macrat's really gonna have to carry the AP here. Maybe a CS check here.
Of course. Let's see it. Mac up on the CS. You do love to see it. Renekton is pretty strong up in the top lane.
Darius trying to claw his way back in this CS game here, and we did not see the full AP R-Max dude here. Probably fortunately. Fortunately, we didn't see that. But that just means that Macross really going to have to carry with the AP damage here.
You know, there's definitely a time and a place for those types of builds.
And the Renekton posturing pretty aggressively here. Going to try to get some deep vision on our top jungle. Looks like he's going to get it.
Try to get a flank on the Styx. Maybe Styx and C.
Styx
Styx going
is
in
in
by
deep.
himself. Interesting. Nada knocks him away.
Yeah, Styx maybe a little aggressive there. Glad he didn't commit to that. NIU doesn't look like they're
Ezreal
posturing
comes
for
out.
anything here. Pretty uncharacteristic. I mean, a neutral's up. You'd think they'd be on it, but playing a little safer here.
They do have vision on it, however, with that control ward that OU hasn't noticed yet.
Blanc rotating up here, leaving the Asol to push bot.
Like,
I mean,
just going to
Styx
give that space for the Asol.
Styx is in a pretty good spot here to make a play if this Nautilus gets a little too trigger happy with the hooks.
Yeah, Nautilus is just so tanky, it's hard to punish him, even if you miss positions.
Looks like Asol and Renekton are going to get some pretty good flanks here if we don't back up. Nautilus pinging the Drake there. Looks like they want to start a big fight before the Drake. And OU is pushing waves. Maybe catching out
Trying to get
Renekton here.
Renekton out of position, see if they can punish him.
Now, we don't want to commit too much to this Renekton, though, because if we get caught out in their jungle, I mean, that's not a great fight.
Drag. Yeah, not looking too good.
Getting some deep vision of our own here, finally. I mean, by just looking
really
at this
trying
map
to get this
compared,
Renekton.
I mean, NIU's vision is a lot less significant this game. And we have some great deep vision of our own now, thanks to Lus on the support. Styx going on Fury here. Not hitting the ult yet. Renekton ult comes down. Jhin ult. Nautilus trying to get some CC down. And Renekton's gone. I'm not sure what hit him there.
Renata ult's pretty big ult.
And it looks like OU's going to come out on top on this team fight. It's going to be clean.
Echo ult comes back, but he's not going to be able to do anything.
Is Echo going to get away here? Oh, the flash barely misses from Styx there.
Styx can dodge the Q.
Oh, they're going. They're running. Chasing.
Really trying to get him here. If they could get him, might be able to get Baron, but they might be too low.
Echo coming back in, posturing like he wants to get a pick here.
They do have 2 TPs up for NIU. Don't know if this is the start they want. Echo did drop a ward.
Baron's coming.
It's going to be a close fight.
Whether we want it or not, it is coming.
Renekton and Asol
Both TPs coming in. And I think we realized.
Backing up.
Maybe it was debate the TPs, honestly.
Could be.
And if so, that's a pretty good heads-up play, but as long as we don't get caught out here by Broccoli.
Trying to catch him by himself. Asol does fly in.
Going to overcommit there.
Oh, you might get punished here if Renekton goes over. Ult comes out from Renekton.
Asol coming in with huge damage there. Fortunately for us, not going to be able to get any executes there. And NIU is going to probably just rotate down to that drag and take it. I mean, yeah, that was an otherwise great look for OU. I mean, that was a great, clean team fight, a clean sweep, and I think we just stayed a little too long. Couldn't decide if we wanted Baron or not. And now NIU's like,
OU's just going to give the Baron, go for the Drake. Honestly, interesting play. I look, you like it because Baron only lasts for, what, like 5 minutes, probably less. So getting the dragon here for the rest of the game is just honestly so much more worth.
Didn't see the Ezreal coming down to try to steal. Saving it for the team fight that is shortly going to ensue off this Baron.
Looks like they're going to get Drake down before anyone can even contest. NIU has no long-range ults or any abilities to be able to contest that. Free Drake for OU.
Just a clean trade. NIU now probably just going to try to shove this Baron mid. Maybe send Renekton bot.
The Echo's going for a dive and go dad go and just gets popped.
There is that AP assassin we saw last game. Little different flavor though.
Hey, different flavor, same items, same abilities, same gray screen.
Same gray screen. Yep, send in Renekton bot. Udyr's going to try to match. Renata doing her best to kind of throw them away from the wave if she can. And now you're going to establish a vision presence in our bot jungle here.
Well, you just try to hold the waves, doing as much as they can, poking.
And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to save this mid tier 2.
Yeah, it looks like NIU's looking up for a dive. Ezreal ult does come in. Root on the Nautilus. Might be able to catch
the Nautilus out, but did we spend too much is the question. Styx committing there.
Asol ult comes down. Styx looks like he's by himself.
Yeah.
Asol is pushing this deep. This might be a mistake. Looks like he's
the
being
Jhin ult's
out
going to catch Lust down there. Wow. I mean, yeah, it didn't seem like Styx was on the same page as his team there, but Macroth's going to be able to pick up the Echo and become godlike. I didn't even realize. But yeah, Makarov has been absolutely running this game, it seems.
You know, if they have a way to win, it's definitely through Makarov here. It's been definitely a game changer.
Yep.
Just getting picks on that Echo.
And now you're going to take the blue buff off spawn there, and probably the rest of the top jungle. And just a kind of a breather for both teams here to recuperate and decide what they want to do. We definitely need to secure this soul point. Well, not this soul point, but secure these drags, get the soul point, because allowing an IU to get that soul point again into that Elder will not prove to be good for us.
This is looking like similar to last game. You can see all the vision NIU has in the OU jungle, just all these wards placed throughout.
Yeah, off these team fights.
And so much vision.
Both teams playing jungles, pushing waves.
Normal league stuff.
Yeah. And looks like somebody might get caught out here.
Team trying to gain vision on that top river. Catching you wards.
Echo's mid here. Flash is going to be up from Echo here in a second, so we could see another flashy pick like earlier. This is all going to shove that wave in, possibly even get that bot tier 2. And NIU is grouping a lot here, and it's definitely a big difference that you see between the two teams. OU's kind of spreading out, trying to cover all the waves at once, but NIU is kind of grouping together and just sending one player to push a wave, come back, regroup, push a wave. So
and that just goes to show how important it is to have the lead. Like when you have the lead and you're in control, you can just do your own team strats, you know,
just keep
kind of lay back a little bit and be more confident in your positioning, your play. But when you're behind, there's so much stuff you have to cover, the lanes, pay attention to all the objectives coming up. There's just a lot of stress going on.
I mean, NIU is definitely just waiting for OU to force something here. Maybe make a mistake, like possibly going on this Renekton, but we'll see. Styx is committed. Renekton down.
Looking for
Ezreal hits. There it goes.
Manages to kill him before
Echo's
any help
in, though.
comes.
Are they going to be able to
Styx is
CC?
committed.
Oh, they will. Huge.
Mac with a big double kill.
Huge damage from Makarov there. Able to pop the Echo while they're CC'd from the Vi there, which is crucial, because once the Echo ult hit and they got their whole health bar back, I mean, who knows what they could have done, but great little 2 picks there. And NIU now kind of getting hit on the nose there and wondering what went wrong.
And that's a pretty big loss with Drake coming up, down a jungler and a top laner. They'd probably be up by the time it spawns, but depending on how quickly OU tries to contest this Drake, I don't know if they'll be able to come back and fight for it. Renekton does have TP, however. Might be seeing some wards coming in.
Yeah, NIU pinging to get some vision in the jungle, but Styx going to be able to tell him to get out. Dragon coming up here shortly. TP coming in from Delirious. And I think for the first time, we'll be the first ones on this drag.
And this fight, upcoming fight, is going to be huge for the game.
Yep.
Whoever wins this fight is definitely going to be ahead.
Makarov not here for it yet. Going to push that wave first, but I don't know if that's the play here. I think this fight's about to break out any moment.
OU's just trying to stall for Mac to rotate over.
Almost full flashes from NIU here. I don't know about this one. All right, finally, going to see
NIU just taking advantage of the range differences.
Oh, there it goes.
Baits out the Nautilus ult, manages to get out.
Gets the flash. Ezreal coming down in the opposite way. I think there's a bit of a misinput there, but no matter. Drag now up. I think NIU's on their heels here. They kind of have to back out. Might try for the steal, though. Styx's smites have been on point, though. We'll see if NIU can steal this, but I think Styx has got it.
Looks like Styx might be getting ready to fight. Or no, he's going to stay.
Ezreal just zoning.
Nautilus did back and is coming back to the fight at full health.
I mean, yeah, it looks like we just took too long.
Yeah, NIU just stalled for Nautilus to come back.
Still.
Nautilus Hex Flax incoming.
Drag not reset yet. Styx coming in to
ready to
steal
fight the Drake. Is he going to be able to get the smite? He gets
the
smite. Huge
third
steal.
Drag for OU.
OU looking to get some picks here as well.
Aesol going to survive with the skin of his teeth, but thankfully we did get that smite off. Still, I don't know
Mac
if it's
and Godad
worth.
Go. Mac. Oh, big snipe from Godad Go.
He
Looks
is
like NIU's
automatic.
rotating over to Baron though.
I mean, I think we're winners just off that. That was a huge ult there.
Absolutely.
We did get the drag, like I was saying before, that huge ult from Ezreal. I mean, we got the drag, but they did get 3 off of that. Overall, in the the grand scheme of things, it will prove to be more beneficial for us to have that drag. But those 3 kills are definitely not going to be inconsequential for NIU here.
And if OU just changes up their approach a little bit here and just protects those towers, because the Baron buff is just so strong in taking towers and inhibs. If OU just holds back, it'd definitely be a worth trade.
Yep. NIU gonna be pushing mid again here. Mid tier 3 is down, so that inhib is open for the taking. We'll see if we can defend it.
It's pretty big that Mac manages to live there to keep his Magi stacks alive and that bounty. See here. CS is also looking pretty even. But Renekton is just still so far ahead. Delirious is working on catching up.
Yeah,
See the
Delirious
bot
has
lane.
always been, for this whole match, he's been working on catching up on that CS gap. Looks like we might see some big fight here. Macroth going in and just
Manages
popping.
to get a pick and he's just out of there like that.
Exploding X reloaded there. The TP coming in from
Renekton.
No
Nautilus ult on
TP.
Renata. Renata
Oh,
ults
no.
back just for some space.
We might have stayed for too long here. Yeah.
Ah.
Unfortunate. Udyr didn't have TP there. He couldn't match the TP, and that was all she wrote.
All you can do now is just stall for the respawn timers.
Yeah. Macroth did his best there. Just
have to give
absolutely
the inhib.
destroying that Jhin for basically nothing. And it still wasn't enough. Macroth going in for another bit of a desperation play there. Delirious holding the line.
Just trying to clear the wave. That's all you can really do. Ezreal managing to get the pick on the A-Soul.
And we're going in for the full
Delirious
fight.
going in on Fury.
Everything's in. Oh my gosh. Echo going to be able to pick Macroth there.
Nautilus living on just barely and manages
Without
to live.
Macroth's damage, I mean, NIU is just free to fight however they please. Les going to do her best to push the cannon minion away.
And these 3 right here are just so hard to kill.
Yeah.
Just so tanky and so much healing between the Ezreal, Renekton, Fury, and just...
I mean, Echo has
Nautilus not
flash
taking
up.
damage.
Man, looks like that inhib or
You're doing
the
what they
Nexus turret
can.
will fall.
Nautilus ult comes down. Renekton ults up. Styx is
is
trying to
in.
do what he can. Renata
Unfortunately
ult
gonna
comes
fall
out.
there.
Might manages to get 2. Almost.
Renata kill.
Just only so much he can do, man.
Unfortunately, OU will fall 0-2 to NIU with that Renata auto attack kill at the end there. But wow.
Very close games, man.
I mean, what a showing from both teams, though. I mean, OU was a whole different team in this matchup, and for the first match especially, I mean, we were putting on the pressure. On the second one, it looked a lot more even, but unfortunately, again, the AP assassin of NIU just seemed to run the game there. But if we had an AP assassin of our own with Macroth, I mean, he was going in for those late team fights and absolutely popping the carries, but it just wasn't enough. I think that last TP from NIU and Udyr not having that TP there was pretty big. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, OU not able to pick up their first match of the season here. Yeah, any thoughts?
It's just a very close game, both games. I mean, honestly, I feel like either game could have gone any way. Just once one person just got so fed, it just kept spiraling downhill, and there's only so much you can do once you get so far down. But the second game was very close. I feel like just small plays, small decisions. Sometimes we chose to fight instead of rotate towards objectives, and that just led to us losing out on small things. And when it comes to League, small things can be the game changer. So.
Yeah, and small things especially makes me think back to Styx a lot in this game. I mean, he was caught out a couple of times there. It just seemed like he was not on the same page as his team. I mean, he wanted to engage with that Vi ult, which is a huge engage for the OU there, and he would go in, and we wouldn't follow him, and that just led him to get picked 2 or 3 times at least. And that Baron fight as well, where we were kind of low off the team fight, and then we weren't sure if we wanted the Baron, but we still went for it anyway. And NIU had both his TPs, so they were able to catch us off that. But yeah, I mean, OU definitely learned a lot from this game, I can tell, because in that second match especially, we were posturing for those neutrals like NIU was. We were kind of mimicking them, and it seemed to pay off. Sticks with the huge smites there in that second game. I mean, I think 2 of our 3 drags came from steals. So
And we also got a Herald as well.
yeah, Harold.
So yeah, no, it's definitely looking bright for this OU team, especially coming from last week into this week. Like I had mentioned, communication, I feel like that's probably what the team might be lacking a little bit, because like you mentioned, with just Sticks going in by himself and the team not following up, just a little bit more communication, and like I feel like this team can be a whole different team by next week, and communication is something you can fix pretty easily. So definitely looking forward to see this team on the uprise the next coming weeks as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we head into week 4, we will hopefully be capturing our first game win in the league. Any closing thoughts here, Cam?
Not really, and besides, I'm just ready for next week, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't forget this loss, but, you know, just keep it in the back of your head, you know. We may be 0-4, but we're still definitely a good team, and I can see you guys pulling up some dubs in the coming weeks, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right, I think that's all from us here at the broadcast desk at Ohio University's Esports Arena. We hope everyone has a great rest of your night, and thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah, go check out the COD stream if they're still playing. Go check out the COD stream.